So last time, you guys continued to press on through the city, and as you did so, you came across a odd cavernous space filled with a ruined statue of an old deep gnome god. The piles of bones of both animals and gnomish people alike. And while you had reached here through the distraction of Senny Diggermatics and the rest of those willing and able enough to fight to allow you to get to this space, you came across a smaller deep gnome figure talking to two oozes. And as you chose to confront them, this figure began running away, but before asking for their children to attack you, in which a short but decisive victory over these two oozes occurred, and Starcaller would not give up the chase for this deep gnome, eventually following them through this crack in the rubble that once led into this chamber that as you entered you found filled with pools of this green slime, and at the far back of the room of this oval-like chamber was a throne built of stone and bone and slime, and all above you were all these figures. Eventually the rest of the party gets in. You all hammer down on the Pudding King, who screams at you, talking little bits and pieces about how they've been wronged, to which you did not care. And until you finally crushed them and their body collapsed and dissolved in the acid, and I believe it was Hestor that pulled what remained of them out, and you watched them continue to disintegrate. You then took the time, using both magic and your shoes, to climb up the walls and free the numerous individuals that had been slimed to the cavern ceiling and higher vaulting walls. And with the help of Friend, you were able to heal up a little bit, help the people heal, and encourage them, with the help of Friend, to head back to the maze where everybody else was hopefully awaiting. And as you all kind of gathered about here, we heard this as this large form of a half-humanoid figure with a bottom of numerous pseudopod-like tendrils appeared. And it is the Pudding King. And they now are launching themselves towards you. We have already rolled initiative. So let's begin. The Pudding King is currently lodged themselves over the top of the throne. So they've got one hand up at the top, one down, and they are you can see the bits and pieces of what looked like were kind of like bones, but you can see what looks like organs just floating inside. His eyes are kind of moving about his face. His mouth becomes more monstrous with each passing moment. And I'm gonna need everybody to roll a wisdom saving throw that will affect their madness sanity score.
So the way you said that sounded like we're not rolling our sanity modifier.
You're not. This is specifically wisdom based, but it will affect your sanity in general if you fail. What's everybody got?
So
11.
That's a Oh, Scylla.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Had a feeling.
All right.
Look, I have a +2 to wins.
Starcaller's okay. Hestor and Cephel.
Cephel got a 22. Hestor got a 12.
Okay. 12 just makes it.
Oh, thank God.
So, Scylla, I believe last time you failed, you end up gaining an indefinite form of madness, correct?
I did.
Okay, so we're now we're now back down to short-term madness. I need you to roll a D100, please.
Okay. 95.
95.
That's up there.
That's one of the higher numbers.
Sam is gonna friggin' hate this, but first I need you to roll a D10 to determine how long this will affect you. And, oh god. Wait. I did want to talk to you all about this. Who has points of inspiration here?
Hestor has one.
Hestor has one.
Yeah.
Sam, you had one a while ago. You spent it?
Yeah, I don't remember on what, but I spent it.
Okay. I wanted to
had
start instituting this. If you have a point of inspiration, I want you to be able to use that as an advantage for saving throws, attacks, whatever. You cash it in, but you can also hand it to a friend. Okay? And I'm going to try to be
Inspiring
like
others.
more generous with inspiration.
Okay.
Look,
This
friends.
this
Friends.
D10 roll is in minutes. Okay? Let me set the stakes a little bit higher for Sam here to try and get if she can get this this inspiration. A 91 to 100, in which you rolled a 95. The character falls unconscious.
Oh no.
That seems
This-
fine.
This 1d10 is for minutes, so it could be
Okay.
1 minute, it could be 10 minutes.
Okay, bullshit question though, because you know I have to.
Sure.
You wanted to implement this thing. We're
Yeah.
just now finding out about it.
Yes.
Could I retroactively hand my inspiration point to Scylla for the sanity check?
Because of that, yes, I will allow that.
Roll fucking higher than 11.
Thanks, Brendan. Alrighty. I had already rolled that D10,
Okay.
but like,
we'll see what happens here with this
Okay.
if you save first. Otherwise, we might be going right back to it.
come on.
Come on. Come
Oh,
on.
that's not a good look.
Oh,
Look!
oh no.
Did you waste my inspiration, Scylla?
What was it?
I got a 2, which I add 2, so it is worse than before.
You rolled worse.
I rolled worse.
Yeah, you rolled worse.
Okay.
That's fine.
Well, Sam, what'd you get on that D10?
2.
So 2
That-
minutes.
That's blurry as fuck.
Don't pull
But
that
there's-
dice that you can barely read.
There's
That
no
needs to
world in
remain
which
your
a
problem.
D10 is good in combat. Even a 1 is 10 rounds.
Yeah.
So it's kind of fucked either way. I mean, 2 is better than 10.
So, the Pudding King. This is not over for you. Their like face grows more and more monstrous. You can see little mouths starting to like form and break off from the other one, and eyes are starting to appear all over their body. And Scylla, you just like look up, and what do you like? Is there a moment or a memory or something that goes through your head before you just go out, or does Scylla just like what about this scares her?
This feels like a creature emerging from the deep, which is like Scylla's entire history. I think Dagon was similarly gross, and I think it's a full-on flashback. She sees the Coral City. She sees it being hit by these, like, instead of like strands of sticky pudding, it's like tentacles flying around, and then she's there and she's back. And it fits in because her long-term madness was this like flashback PTSD kind of thing that she was experiencing. So it's appropriate that in her next episode of madness, it knocks her unconscious in fear.
Love it. So this memory occurs and you just... Scylla's out. You all see her fall back and just crumple to the ground. The Pudding King awaits. Starcaller, you're up.
Alright, it's not how I wanted to spend my turn, but, I guess we'll do it. Alright, so, I guess, one, I assume I can see her go down, right?
You absolutely do see her fall.
And I felt like that kind of wave of, like, dread wash over me that I felt before. So I'm gonna say Starcaller, not a smart man, does know more or less why she hit the ground.
Sure.
I have solved for this before, so I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna step over to her, and I'm gonna use Dawn's Edge to cast Lesser Restoration on
Please.
Scylla.
Okay. Remind us all about Lesser Restoration. Lesser Restoration.
Absolutely. I touch a creature and I can end one disease or condition affecting it. Now, it does list the conditions as blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. But Starcaller's reasoning is here he has used it to snap people out of things before. Specifically, he's used it on Scylla before to snap her out of it.
Yeah, when we were by the fungus
That's
woman.
I'm gonna say it's okay. I think unconscious is low enough that you awake.
Hell yeah.
Cool. And then actually, while I'm down there doing that, can I just reach into her pocket and grab something that I put there about 10 episodes ago?
The
She is
fuck?
still not found.
Yeah, you
Why
can,
would
Andrew.
I? What are you doing in my pockets?
What you doing
don't
in my pocket?
What did he already
Do
do
you
in your
wait,
pocket?
wait, does Starcaller do this before she awakes or when she's awoke?
You know what? I'll do it beforehand. I'll do it beforehand. I'll
I'm
be a
just
little
trying to clarify.
stealthier. Just a little stealthier. So I guess, like, this isn't full view of Hestor and Cephal. I just, like, reach into, like, one of her, like, many, like, pockets around her belt, and you can see, like, I palm something real quick. And then I am going to beat feet, and I'm going to move...
Cephal doesn't
35.
care. But can Hestor try to glean what that was?
Sure. Yeah, roll perception check. Andrew, you stated that he wasn't trying to hide it, right?
Yeah, so he's just making it more like a quick grab than anything else.
Okay.
Okay, 17 on the perception for Hestor.
Let's just go against your straight up dex score, Starcaller. What's your
Then you ain't seeing shit, my guy. I got a 20.
a 20 dex? Holy shit. Okay, so Cephal does not spot it.
You might want to use your Oh.
Oh.
Fine. Fine.
I'm so sorry. That was so mean.
We're back in saucy, everybody.
Hell yeah.
All right, so Starcaller moves out to the east 35 feet after waking up Scylla. All right. That is your turn, my friends.
That's Alagatskis.
All right. Hestor is up.
So Hestor, who is no big fan of seeing this guy not disintegrated, not a fan of the puddle version of the Pudding King, is going to do a couple of things. Since it is the first round of combat, Hestor is going to unleash all 3 attacks that he's owed with his longbow. So we're gonna take 3 shots. I am gonna do sharpshooter.
Okay.
Fuck. On Cephal's character sheet.
Yeah, 2 characters. This must be rough.
Listen, you elected for your position.
I did.
Okay, alright. Not stellar for the first 2. That's an 11 and a 12 with the -5.
Both misses.
Okay, this is the one that matters. This is the one for the extra damage. Okay, How's a 17 treat you?
That just hits.
Hell yeah, brother. Okay. So we got 2d8 plus 5 plus 10. Or you could just say plus 15. I rolled 2 1s.
Ooh,
Yes.
yes.
So 17 points of damage in 3 shots. So that's cool.
So hard.
Hey, that's okay. You know what's really cool? Hestor is going to hold the hammer, and for flavor's sake, it's gonna like poof. It goes into his back pocket, but it looks cool. Puffs away, and behind the Pudding King, he casts spiritual fucking weapon in the shape of that hammer.
Yo.
All right.
I like that.
Where'd you learn to do that? That's my move.
Yeah, it's the spell gem you gave me, buddy. I'm making use of it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Okay, so I believe I get to make an attack with said spiritual weapon.
It immediately acts on your bonus action cast. Just asking.
Yep, I am making sure of that.
Yeah, spiritual weapon does activate as when cast.
Yes. Sweet. Yeah, when you cast the spell, you can make a melee spell attack. Okay. So I'm assuming that's using Hestor's spell attack bonus. Okay, 21 to hit there.
That is a hit.
Okay, and that is 1d8 plus spell casting.
This is gonna be
There's
juicy,
the
huh?
8, 11 points of damage from the spiritual weapon.
What type of?
It is... What type of damage? I'm assuming it's... Is it force?
I believe so.
It's not specifying here. Oh, yep. Target takes force damage equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting. So 11 points of force damage.
Okay. You see this spiritual version of the hammer appear. Your arrows, the first 2, he like opens holes within his body, and the arrows just pass through. The third one catches him in the face, and then you see it just disappear, dissolving in his body. The spiritual hammer comes up. You swing, you hit, and it's almost like his body dips in with the force, and then like pushes back out a little bit.
Okay.
And he just kind of like looks over his shoulder, and what could be his shoulder, as he seems to be losing more and more of his humanoid form, and then stares back at you. Is that the end of your turn?
Hestor is going to use all of his movement, which for this turn I believe is 40 feet. Thanks to the same thing that gives me, Dread Ambusher. My speed increases by 10 feet.
Oh, that's right.
So he's going to move all 40 feet back into the room, just to gain some distance.
All right.
And that is the end of my turn.
40 feet back into the northwest. You're kind of in the middle of all these smaller pools on the map now.
Don't say it like that.
No, I'm gonna say it. I gotta describe it to our listeners. Or you can get on the Discord, where I'll eventually share this map for everybody to see. And then you can see all their dead icons when I finish this fight.
So pride before the fall.
Yeah. So next up is the lair, and you see him like reach forth this awful gargantuan, like not gargantuan, but large hand, and just rip it down. And green slime is going to shower down on Hestor. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
He's like, I can reach you anywhere.
If only dexterity were my primary ability.
You activated my trap card.
Yeah, but the D20 don't give a fuck. 'Twas pride before the fall. That's a 12.
That's a fail.
Yeah, it sure is.
Oh.
So you're gonna take 6 points of acid damage.
Hold on, I have an inspiration. Oh. 6 points of acid.
Yep.
Okay.
That was max. All right. Scylla, you are prone on the ground. You had this vision, this memory come up as the Pudding King rose. You fell back. You awake. You see Artomis run past. Hestor's firing off arrows, and this monstrous form is still looming. What do you do?
Oof. I will spend half my movement to stand.
Okay.
And remind me, because it's been a couple weeks, if we touch that green, that's bad.
Yes, it will hurt you.
Okay, secondary question. When we were getting all those people down from the ceiling, Scylla would have gone back and got her shield and her short sword, right?
I'll give it to you. Sure.
'Cause I dropped them to pull Caliburn in the other room.
Yeah.
Okay, sick.
You're gonna need all the help. I'll give it to you.
All right, then I stand. It's 15 feet of movement. I'm going to bonus action rage.
All right.
Do my pockets feel lighter? Just asking.
Roll perception. Actually, no. What's your passive perception?
Not good. 12.
Yeah, no, you don't notice it.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. I'm going to she's got her shield on one arm and her short sword in the other, attached to the tidal chain, and she's going to throw it ranged at this Pudding King.
Okay.
Nat 20.
What?
Oh, shit.
And now we be rolling.
All right. All right. Nat 20 on it. Oof.
Let's go.
Talk to us about this damage you're doubling right now.
Yeah, this is I think Scylla's ashamed of the fact that she just fell, and the short sword is only 1d6 plus 6, so it's only gonna be 2d6 plus 6.
Well,
But including the rule that we have.
you're just
it's
adding the
max
max.
damage.
Yeah, so it's
Oh,
a d6
right,
plus
right.
12.
Yeah. No, I think it's just max damage. So 18.
Well, you roll the normal die, and
Oh,
then you
sorry.
add the max of the dice that you would roll.
Rolled a 6, 18.
Holy shit.
All right.
Sam,
I think
all right.
Scylla-
Next turn.
Yeah, right. Scylla's like unconscious on the ground. She feels this like warm light hit through her, and she opens her eyes and realizes that she passed out in fear, which is the one thing that she did in the Coral City when she was confronted with Dagon, and there were people there that she could have saved, and she did it. And I think she stands in this like frustrated with herself, and it brings out this rage, and then she just whips that sword back and it flies through the air. 18 points of piercing.
Quick question. Is that sword magical?
It is.
Okay, good. Just checking.
Okay.
Awkward pause. Oh, fuck.
Bonus action, sword returns to her hand, and she throws it again.
Well, it was
Okay.
bonus action of rage, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Oh, you're right. So, let me read this. Oh, I'm sorry. +2 damage for raging.
Okay.
20 total. Unless rage damage doesn't double, does it?
No.
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 It do not.
Okay,
Okay.
With my second attack, I don't think I can do anything.
Unless
Well, I
you
don't
wanna
have-
close. Oh, you don't have the speed to close.
No, I don't think I want to anyway. I could so the chain is currently attached to the ring on my finger. And
Or around your wrist, yeah.
around my wrist. Could I like snag a hand axe out of my belt and throw it?
If
It's
you
just-
drop the shield, yeah.
Oh, that's not happening.
All right. It was a no, but
It's
you
fine.
said
It's
no.
fine. It's a good turn. I'm gonna stay where I'm at, and my turn. We're good.
Okay. All right then. So Scylla, you're 25 feet away. Sefel is 10 feet away from you to the west. Starcaller is 30 feet away to the northeast of the Pudding King, and Hestor is a whole 65 feet away.
Damn right.
Good movement. So decently everybody is spread out. However, I don't think I can because it's technically his turn, so I'm not going to do that. However, this is gonna be good. Yeah. You see him just like, he's looking at Hestor in his like now totally distorted face, like his mouth is up where one of his eyes should be. His eyes are down in like his throat and his shoulder-like form, and you can see more of these mouths opening. And he's like, "There is no way in here that you can hide from me." And he disappears into the acid around the throne, and then reappears in the acid pool 10 feet away from Hestor, just
Oh, gross.
reanimating up through the slime. And he is going to throw out one of these horrible pseudopod-like tendrils at you.
Okay.
That is a 3 on the die for a 13.
Doesn't hit.
Okay, second pseudopod.
Uh-oh.
That's a 14.
That just hits.
Whoa!
Oh, that's
because
right,
of all
you
the
don't have any
acid
armor.
damage.
So I had all of the acid damage. My AC with my armor was actually lower than my unarmored AC by the time we got done. So he doffed his armor.
You are going to take 10 points of acid damage.
Okay.
And you're not wearing any armor, you said.
No, I'm not.
So take an extra point of acid damage as that starts to linger upon your body and starts
great.
melting into your flesh.
Fantastic.
That's
This is
not
so
good.
much better.
Yep.
Should have brought a rain jacket, my guy.
Yep. So that was a bonus action with that first one. I'm sorry, I've got so many things here.
It's okay, Will. Some of us read our character sheets.
That's good. That's good. You know, that's fine.
For the last time.
No, it's just what awful, horrible things do I want to do to you? But I think I'm just gonna hit you. Yeah. Okay. So that second one hits, and I'm going to. You can see his tendril is going to try and like wrap around you as he comes in for this third. Shit, that's a 27 to hit. So now
yep.
I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. That's the only option I got.
That's the only option you have, because
Great.
he has already latched onto you, and you can feel he's like trying to pull your arm into himself.
Cool. This is exactly what you want. Okay. So that's a 6.
Ah!
You are grappled,
Okay.
and you can feel yourself beginning to burn as he is slowly pulling your arm into his tendril. But nothing else happens in this moment. All right. That is the end of his turn. Sefel, you are up. You saw the Pudding King dematerialize and then reappear in the back and has latched onto Hestor.
So Sefel, who was immediately panicked seeing Lara go down, that situation has been, not Lara, Scylla. Sorry.
Oof.
Not the only one having flashbacks in this moment.
Yeah.
Talking about Brendan, not Sefel. I don't know, big circular boss room, giant throne of
I
dead
know.
things, friends going down. This isn't derivative at all.
Hey, last time it was an altar. Shut up.
Sorry. It's okay, this time I'll destroy it.
Good.
No, so Sefel sees that situation is handled, turns to see the Pudding King now grappling Hestor, and is going to run up. He's actually going to get a lot closer than Sefel is typically comfortable doing.
And Sephel's got 40 feet of movement. Is that how much you just moved?
No, that was 30.
No, 30. Sorry. I was looking a little bit farther then.
No, all good. And Sephel is going to cast a...
Oh boy. I don't like the sound of the third being popped out there.
Yeah, he's going to cast a 3rd level Rhymes Binding Ice.
Oh, God.
So that is a... So for those who need a refresher, that is a 30-foot cone, which he is going to strategically not catch. He's going to, like... I can't make a cone right now, but he's going to sort of blow it out in this westerly direction to not catch Hestor in it.
Okay.
So I need a Constitution save from the Pudding King.
Oh no, this giant ooze monster? How bad is my con?
I don't know.
That's a 20.
Okay, all right. So that does save. You're still going to take half damage.
Okay. How much
So
is
that
this
is-
half damage?
So for the 3rd level variant, that is 4d8 ice damage.
Nice.
So, okay, first 2 rolls were a 7 and an 8. Nice. Okay. God, I can do math.
You can do it. Add those
25
numbers.
half to 12.
Okay. You hit him with this spell. This ice builds up over his back and beyond, over the other side of the cavern. And you just see it immediately, this ice start to like sink in and disintegrate. As even though this powerful hit blew over him, it seems to not really have affected the acid all that much. All right. Tell me what else you got going on with this turn.
So for back to the plight of the wizard, he really doesn't have a whole lot going for him in the bonus action department. So he's actually going to stay in that position.
Really?
Yeah, he's gonna stay right there, right in front.
Wow. Okay. The wizard's in melee. This is surprising.
Whoever's drawing on the board, go fuck yourself.
What's triggering you about? How do you know that dumb wizard refers to your character?
Yeah, that's kind of presumptuous.
Because he's the only one worthy of writing about on the board.
Wow.
Wow, that's presumptuous.
And by that I mean he'll outlive all of you.
Bogey.
History does support that fact.
Well, the Pudding King is going to use a legendary action. He's going to use 2 of them.
Lame.
And he, like, his massive face is starting to lean down, overbearing on Hestor. And I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
For Hestor?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is not a spell of any kind.
Nope.
Okay.
I hate that little smirk Will has.
You can't blame a man for trying.
That's 'cause he's writing.
So how's a 12 suit you?
That's a fail.
Hester's gonna die.
As he, like,
Yes.
starts leaning in over you, and you can feel your arm being drawn into his, like, large pseudopod that's, like, pulsating back towards him. He's leaning forward. He's like, "We are not so different. I see your mind, thanks to my Lord Jubilex. You hate the were-rat within you, don't you? The murders you did of the innocent. You are like me, an outcast." And you are going to take, as he has reached into your mind, he has assimilated knowledge. He has taken an aspect of who you are, searched through your memories. You take a -1 to your proficiency bonus.
Holy shit.
What?
You're gonna need that, my guy.
How do you even change that?
That's
Not
you have to
online.
remember. Yeah. D&D Beyond was not built for this boss fight.
No, okay, cool.
And as he's like finished saying that, he's like, "You could become one with myself, and you will join me." And that is the end of his legendary action turn. Sefel has gone. We are back up at the beginning of the order with Starcaller.
Y'all. Who gives a fuck about this little town? Why are we even here?
End it right now.
Yeah.
Just cut
You
it.
know what? You know what?
You know what? You can have it.
You know what,
can have
Pudding
it.
King? You right.
Yeah, you're right. You know what, man?
Listen.
No,
You know what? Hey, maybe Greedo did shoot first. That's all I'm saying.
Heretic! Oh no.
That was perfect, Sam.
Wow.
Damn you.
I'm gonna give you a point of inspiration for that joke.
Yes.
Shit.
Yes.
I feel like we collectively haven't laughed that hard on the podcast in a
That
while.
was very good.
It's almost like the last 30 episodes have been nothing but trauma.
Yeah.
Well, that is our
Shit.
specialty. Here at the Madness table.
Oh, jeez,
Now, for my character who is too dumb to experience trauma, he is going to sprint and then bonus action dash to a total of 55 feet, kind of getting himself in the middle of the room. Now that he can see that this thing can literally pop up seemingly anywhere it wants to be, he's going to find a central hub, which I did the math. He was 75 feet away from the Pudding King. He only had 70 feet of movement, so we're going to stay right there, and we're going to rip off another star off the row of stars and hit you with a magic missile.
All right.
Alright, so let's see. That's going to be 5, 9, 12, 15, 18. It's 25 points of damage.
Okay. So, describe to me how this is. It just like one stars, you throw it off, it splits into multiple stars because it's magic missile. Talk to me about how this works aesthetically.
Absolutely. As how dare you call him Dead Kitty? As Artomis, the very alive cat man, is gonna run across this field.
Consequences of my own actions.
He's gonna come, like, stop, and he's gonna like in one kind of fluid motion with his offhand, like flip a star off the robe, and as it goes, it like starts to like disconnect. It's like trailing, almost like a comet has a tail. And it stretches out, and then it hits you like 7 different like thump, 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 land to the Pudding King, and that is 25 points of force damage.
Nice. You launch these stars, they come flying in, a number of them hit, and then he like whips his misformed head in your direction, and you see his body like open up these holes, and a couple of the stars pass through, and he's like, "I have learned your tricks." All right. Anything else you got on your turn, boy?
No, that's all I got, skis.
All right. So Starcaller's in the middle of the room. Hestor, you're up. You are currently grappled by the Pudding King.
And if I remember correctly, grapple does not hinder my attacks. Is that correct?
A grappled creature's speed becomes 0. It can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. You blah, 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 blah. Yeah, no, it doesn't impede, but obviously you only have one arm, so fire a bow somehow.
Sure. Well, yeah, so because mechanically it's not hindering my attacks, what I'm imagining is it's like elbow up. Like it's sort of like wrapping around, but he still has his digits, basically.
Sure.
So he's going to sort of shake clear of his mind. You're right. I'm not proud of my past and the man I've been. I fucked up. But we had two ways to go. We either dig our heads in the sand and we give up, or we do better. And you chose wrong. And I'm not there yet. And he's going to take his attacks.
Okay.
Sharpshooter as well, because I hate myself.
I'm assuming you're using the hammer and you're throwing it. Or are you trying to, like, hit him where he's connected to your arm?
No, he's shooting the bow.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Not... Okay, that is one miss, 15 and then an 18. So one hits.
One hit.
Okay.
And is this bow magical?
It is.
Okay, great.
So that is 17 points of piercing damage.
Nice. Yeah, you cut through. You can see it just like travel up that long tendril and into his body that is holding on to you. Nicely done.
And then he's going to use his bonus action to move the spiritual weapon 20 feet, inching ever closer.
All right, so he moves over the throne and starts flying in the direction of the pitting king. That concludes your turn.
It does.
Okay, next up is the lair. So Artomis started sprinting across the room after he'd thrown the stars, and green slime drops from the ceiling towards you. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Okie dokie. Ooh, that is good. That is a 26.
Okay, you save from that. He is also going to use another legendary action, and he is going to swing a pseudopod at Sefel.
Okay.
Oh gosh, I thought that was a natural 20, but it's not. That is a 18 to hit Sefel.
I am going to... Do I even have... Yes, okay, I'm going to cast Shield.
Okay. And you successfully salve. All right. That is the end of that. So Scylla, you are up.
All right. Scylla is going to move her full 30 feet to get up between these two acid pools with Sefel and the dead kitty Starcaller behind her.
Okay.
And I'm going to bonus action recall the sword with the tidal chain, and then I will throw it once more at this pudding king.
Okay.
19 to hit.
19 is a hit.
I would like to use my one of my maneuvers,
Ooh, spicy.
which is
So many options.
Okay, so Hestor cannot move.
He is currently grappled, and he did not break the grapple, so no.
Okay, yeah. Sorry. Okay, then this is gonna be my shit. I'm not great with range, my man.
That dex is below.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna roll damage. This is
Okay.
only 5 piercing.
5 piercing. Okay. Great. Yeah, you stab into him. What next?
Yeah, I'm gonna drop my shield and throw a hand axe.
Okay, shield is officially dropped. You heard it here, folks.
I must do it.
Throw that hand axe.
I know
Do it.
it's not a magical hand axe, but
Oh,
it's a 21 to hit.
that's a hit.
That's 10.
Okay. Yeah, you see it like hit him and immediately just disintegrate in his body.
Okay. I will end my turn.
All right, that is the end of Scylla's turn, and it is now the Pudding Kings. Here's the bad part of this ability.
There's a bad part?
There's a worse part, I should clarify,
Oh.
to the fact that he has grappled you, and you have not escaped his grasp.
Oh, no.
He, as he's like overbearing you, his face, his horrible misshapen face just turns back towards you. Now I will try to claim a part of you forever. And he is going to automatically deal damage as you are still attached to him, as he is going to try and consume your arm.
Cool. That's dope.
So,
I
gotta
didn't
roll
need
quite a
that.
few dice.
So this is like arm hit points.
Hestor, how many arm HP do you have?
Like if you had to divide your HP into the different limbs, where would you say?
So here's what's about to happen.
At least 2.
I will read you the stat block here.
Okay.
At the beginning of the Pudding King's next turn, if the target is still grappled, the king may forfeit all of his attacks to deal an automatic 64 plus 8 acid damage.
Oh, no.
And if the target is
What?
dealt more than 1/4 of their hit points, whatever limb he is attached to is consumed.
Uh-huh.
Yo.
Okay.
It's
So-
22 points of damage.
Yeah, that's an arm, buddy.
So you just
Oh,
see
no.
Hester's arm just get wrapped, and then just bones, flesh, all of it is gone. You are, however, no longer grappled.
Great!
Oh my god.
You got that going for you.
Hestor.
And so he like pulls back and he goes, "We shall ever be bound together." And Hestor has lost an arm.
Which one?
You pick, left or right.
People want to know.
People want to know.
People need to know.
Listen, you know what? Lefty and I had some good memories.
What the fuck?
Hey, that only means what you think it means because you're dirty.
That's not part of the secrets that you told me.
I told you I lied.
It's no secret. Everybody knows.
Yeah, he's losing the left.
Okay, so your left arm is just gone. However, you're not even like profusely bleeding, as like your flesh, as it's
It
just
like
been like
self-cauterized.
almost like the acid that lingers
Ugh.
has just like closed off the wound, but the pain
Yeah, no,
is
he's like
unbearable.
on his knees, so he's 2 feet tall instead of 3, just screaming into the cavern.
So as Hestor falls to his knees and he is screaming, the Pudding King turns towards you all and goes, "I will have every part of you all before the end." And, just because I can, just to make things more difficult, he is going to disappear deep into that acid pool and reappear all the way across to the other side and assimilating from behind Scylla. So now Scylla and the Pudding King are 10 feet away. He moved 35 feet, appearing in another acid pool. All right, Sefel, you're up.
All right, Sefel was taking this, pretty seriously. But amputation's kind of where I draw the line. We're gonna break out big boy 4th level guns.
Okay.
Guns.
So this did not go well for me last time, and I don't actually know how well you rolled, so this is really a gamble. Okay, I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
Okay. going to switch up my die here. That is an 8.
Does not succeed.
I didn't think it would. So what you doing to me, bud?
How are you familiar with? It's a common spell. How do you like blight?
I thought that's what you were gonna say. Ugh. All right.
Yeah. So Scylla watches Hestor hit the ground, arm gone. Pudding King ducks under, comes back behind Scylla, looking ready to attack. And he's not ready to see what that looks like. So he, I imagine it almost comes from, it whips from his hand, but I almost imagine it's, coming from the tentacle, the dead sinew, fleshy, undead sinew, just coalesces, and he flicks it out, and it gains ungodly amounts of speed and clashes with the Pudding King. We're gonna roll 8d8 points of necrotic damage.
Wow.
I'm gonna do it here on roll 20.
Low rolls. Oh yeah. Come on, roll 20. Side with me. Come on.
All right, we're getting 32 points of necrotic damage.
Let's go.
All right. Wow. Oof.
That's good.
And that's
hit
my
him
load. That's
with
the 4th level.
This blight, and you can see a solid chunk of his fleshy plasmoid-like form just disappear, and he collapses partway onto his side. I picture it's part of his torso that's gone, and it slowly starts to kind of stitch back together there. But he's hurt. He was hurt by that. And he is going to. Is that the end of your turn, by the way?
Scylla is going. He's going to semi-impose himself. He's going to get right up next to Scylla, almost in front.
Wow, this is so interesting how Cephalus keeps getting up into melee range here. Okay.
Yes, he has some new priorities since leaving the group.
Well, since that is the end of your turn, I'm going to immediately, as a legendary action, cast Acid Splash at Cephal.
Okay.
And because Scylla is within 5 feet, you are also going to be affected by this. So I need you both to make dexterity saving throws.
Can't believe you've done this.
Well, I'm gonna.
15 for Cephal.
15?
16.
16? Success. All right, so you take 5 points of acid damage there, Cephal.
Okay.
And I picture this is how, because this is a great image. You cast Blight, and you are just proudly walking forward, how fucking dare you? And as he doubles over, and you walk up within 10 feet. It's like he spits up this acid, almost like this dark, sludgy, blood, and he just. You might have dealt blow, but this just not in here. All right, it is Starcaller's turn. Top of round 3.
Oh man. Oh jeez.
Ah, Chief Willikers.
I guess we're gonna do the thing then.
I'll fucking do it again.
Guilty.
I'm gonna charge Mr. Pudding.
Ooh.
Mr. Pudding PhD. I'm gonna run right up in there, and I'm gonna take 2 one-handed strikes with Dawn's Edge, fully aglow.
All right.
Go.
First attack is a 17 to hit.
That is just a hit.
Okay, alright. So I am gonna go ahead and pump a 2nd level Divine Smite into this.
All right.
Get all of my d8s.
I love how the dead kitty name tag moves with him when he.
Hey,
does this.
I gotta keep the map accurate.
14, 17, 24 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
I love that dumb wizard has just turned into a 2.
Yep.
It's the highest math you can count to. And then I'm going to come again, and that's 25 to hit.
Oh, that is a hit.
All right, and this was going to be first level Divine Smite. And I should have asked before, is Mr. Pudding H. King, is his creature type either undead or fiend?
Do you need to use an ability to learn that?
It affects the Divine Smite damage. I don't have to know it. It just hits harder against those 2 types.
He now counts as a fiend.
Oh, shit.
Let me go ahead and add 4 points to that last roll, please.
Go.
Okay. 4 points of radiant, or is it just
That is
flat
radiant.
damage?
It's all. At this point, Dawn's Edge only does radiant damage,
Great.
so I can't fight an angel. Or I'll get
Well,
my ass.
if you remember last time when you were trying to cut into him, he started laughing at you when Dawn's Edge was cutting into him. And you can see this time, like, you are cutting and you can see the radiance burning into the jelly form, but it's just like it sloughs off that burnt flesh. But he does seem slightly diminished from it, but he just, once again, multiple mouths and multiple eyes in his form start to turn towards you.
Listen, Artemis Starcaller did not get to where he is today by thinking too much about the details.
Sure.
And that is a further 8, 10, 13, flat 20 points of radiant damage further.
Nice. You're cleaving in there, dude. You're doing it.
And you know, Sephel's so brave standing next to Scylla. Artemis feels inspired to bonus action disengage and move 25 feet away.
Bye.
Nice.
Ah, ching ching.
I'm the striker. You're the tank. I'm back here.
Both.
You're doing a great job, I hope.
Oh gosh, this is good. I'm going to use a legendary action. Scylla,
No.
make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
The fateful die rolls.
This is why I gotta stay away from.
Nat 20.
Let's
You
go.
can feel like this
I'm on fire.
otherworldly darkness starting to creep and enshroud your brain, like your mind, your mental state. And I imagine it's because you just went through a similar ordeal just moments ago that you're like, the anger and the rage that you feel is just like, not fucking today, man.
It's a steel trap.
Steel trap. There's nothing but just heavy metal pounding.
Yeah,
Doom,
that's right.
Doom
Yeah,
music
right.
is just playing right now.
Yeah.
And you can see his somewhat head-like form just reel back and he goes, I will know your secrets. But you resist his assimilate knowledge. All right, that is my legendary action used. Hestor, you're on your knees. Your left arm is gone. What are you thinking? What do you do?
It's a very tense moment for Hestor. He doesn't know what kind of fight he has in him. But he is here for Blingdenstone. And one arm or no, he'll fight this thing with his teeth if he has to. So he's going to grit and force himself to stand up. He is going to pull the meteorite hammer from his back with his one good arm. And he's gonna take the 2 throws with it that he can.
Okay, remember you do have the -1 to your proficiency bonus.
Yes. Well, that's fine because he's not even moderately proficient with this hammer.
Great.
That might be a lie. No, I think he is now because he took the fighter level. So, yep, that's the thing. Yeah. So, throws it. He's not used to this, I mean, there's a level of balance that comes with the second arm that helps with your
100%.
accuracy. He's not used to this, so first one just whiffs. Natural 19 on the second for a 23.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, that's a hit. Yeah.
It's not going to be a whole lot. It's going to be... All right, what do we got? All right, we got 3 points of bludgeoning and 2 points of cold.
Okay. So that first one swings wide, comes back, and you just hurl it back, and you manage to get him with this glancing blow before the hammer hurls back to you.
Okay. And is this... There's, like, stuff strewn about the map. Is this actually a rock here that I'm...
Yes, it is.
Okay. He's gonna throw it, and once the hammer comes back, he's gonna, like, drag himself over back against that rock, heaving with pain. Like, the sheer effort from just those couple of throws, he's reeling.
I love it. I love the image. Lair action time. From the slime pool around him, you see him like push all of his tendrils and his two arm-like masses down, and then he like brings it all up. He goes, release. And within a, what did I put here? Within a 15-foot radius, which I think is going to get Sefel and Scylla here.
Looks like Sefel and Scylla.
I'm just putting it on real quick. Yes, just the two of you. This noxious gas from all, like starts bubbling out of this slime. I need you both to make Constitution saving throws.
Would this be a disease or a poison?
It is a poison.
Okay.
25.
Pass. Well done, well done. That doom music rages on.
Yes. Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, also a pass. And it's only for a brief moment that this gas like pools out and sweeps over you before it disappears. And it is now Doom Girl herself, Scylla's
So-
turn.
All right. So Scylla has turned as this Pudding King like appeared behind her. Sefel stands on her left, and as she takes her final 5 feet of movement forward to get into full melee with the Pudding King, she bonus actions calls the sword to her hand as she's walking toward it, and the blade sings past Sefel's face, almost hitting him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
And then I will make an attack.
Okay, this is still the short sword?
Still a short sword.
Okay,
18 to hit.
absolutely.
Can I remember that? That's going to be 11 points of slashing.
Nice.
And then I would like to expend a superiority die to I want to attempt to goad this creature into only attacking me.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
next
let's
turn.
do it. Is it a wisdom save for me?
It is. It's a wisdom save.
All right. I blame the adventure zone for me knowing that one so well.
Yeah.
That's a 22.
It doesn't tell me what the save is, but there's no way it's more than a 22.
Okay. Is it? Do you have like a maneuver DC at all?
Yeah.
I guess it's probably in my sheet.
It's-
I mean, it's not a 22. It doesn't matter.
Well, when you find it, just let me know. But
Yeah.
I imagine it's similar to like the average spell DC range right now.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, then I will make my second attack.
Okay,
20.
that's a hit.
12 slashing.
12 points of slash.
Yes.
If memory
That-
serves, I feel like maneuver DC was like the total of the hit roll.
No, it's 8 plus proficiency bonus plus strength or dex.
Oh, it is a thing. Okay.
All right.
So that would be Yeah, 14.
14.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Okay.
16.
16. Okay, so that's about what I figured it
Yeah.
would be.
That's pretty good,
for
actually.
this level. Yeah, no, it's not bad. Okay, the end of Scylla's turn.
With my free item interaction.
Free item interaction, huh?
Yeah, I have a free hand because I dropped my shield. Can I reach into my bag and pull something out?
Sure.
Okay, I'll
I'm
measure.
probably gonna regret this. Okay. Mysterious object in hand now.
It's small.
Small thing. Cool. Don't love that. Well, you didn't need to do a
Andrew?
goading attack. Because the Pudding
Just gonna do it
King
anyway.
is eyes all on you now. And he is going to... Yeah, let's go back here. Multi-attack with the pseudopods on Scylla. First one. That is a 22.
That hits.
Okay. Ooh, that doesn't... You take almost minimum damage. You take 8 points of acid damage. And your your armor is magical, right?
Correct.
Okay. Second attack. 26 to hit, so that's a hit.
Well, yeah.
Ooh, that's better. Ooh, nice. That is 15 points of acid damage.
Woo!
And now that second pseudopod is hit, he's going to try and automatically grapple you.
It's an auto grapple?
No, I still technically have to hit for this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That is an 18.
That does not hit.
Okay, so he tries to start traveling around your body, but you manage to kind of pull away just enough. And that is the end of his action. And then he is going to disappear into the acid once again and reappear. 45 feet away to the southwest, now only 15 feet away from Artomis. As he reappears, he goes, "I don't think I've forgotten about you, beast." And that is his turn. Sefel, you're up. Oh, dramatic pause.
No.
I gotta look through my 30,000 spells.
There's not There's not many left. Sefel is going to activate his staff. Actually, he's going to use 2 charges to cast Melf's Minute Meteors.
There it is. I'll be honest, I totally forgot about that broken staff that I gave you.
It's not the most broken thing you've ever created.
That's true.
So yeah, he's.
I mean, this
use...
pudding cake's pretty freaking broken, right? Consuming
Yeah.
an arm? What's up with that?
permanently debilitating a dex-based character.
What's up with that?
with that? What's up with that? Okay. So he slams the staff down. He's going to cast Minute Meteors, and I believe that's another thing that upon casting, I can launch 2 of them. You create 6 meteors when you cast the spell and as a bonus action. So yeah, so he's going to knock the staff down. It separates into those segments that look much more where before they looked very plain and rocky, sort of the flat glimmering that the staff head already had. Now they look celestial in nature. There's flecks of stardust laced in them, sort of like a blue hue to them, and he launches 2 of them at the Pudding King. So that is 2 spell attacks. Oh, easy. Maybe 2 dex saving throws.
This isn't going to be much better. First one's a 15.
Fails.
Okay, second one. There's my nat 20.
Okay. So he's going to take full fire damage, which I'm sure he's fucking resistant against, on the first one. So that's 6 points of fire damage on the first meteor.
Okay.
And then 5 points, half to 2 for the second meteor.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you hit him. This fireball erupts, and you just see his form slowly meld back together, and the fire is almost instantly put out. You
Okay.
actually see there's like a puff of what looks like that poisonous gas just like burst off of him with the flames, turning
Okay.
it yellow and sulfurous.
And then Scylla is going to sort of center himself between these pools, not trying to be close to, like, right up against any of them in particular, and give himself a good line of sight. And that will be his turn.
Top of round 4, Starcaller, you're up.
All right. Listen. You want to play with the cat? You get the claws.
Give
me the claws. Starcaller's gonna rush to the south. Dawn's Edge shining in one hand, shield hefted in the other, and he's gonna run up and take a couple hacks at this guy right here.
Totally forgot to use one thing every time you guys hit him. That's a problem. Keep
That's
going,
a problem.
Andrew.
Oh no, it's just a natural 20, William. It's fine. It's fine.
Holy shit!
And you know what happened when the paladin crits?
Yep.
Things die.
Yes,
Okay,
that's right.
before you do that, this was the thing I was supposed to be doing. Every time you hit him with a melee attack, you get a 1d4 acid damage. As
Oh,
a dash
shut
attack
up.
at you.
Get
So
out of here.
take 3 points of acid damage. Thank you.
Owie!
Now hit me with your massive critical.
Hit me with your best shot.
Alright, so that's that 2. Okay, yes. So this becomes 8d8.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, are you rolling double or are you adding your max?
Oh, you're right. How
Come
silly.
on,
How
man.
silly of me.
You're not doing that on the Divine Smite, right?
Haha, haha. Why not?
Wait. It's not
Yeah.
an automatic on the Divine Smite. It's just a
Crit.
weapon.
Crits are on rolled damage.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. Oh, God. This is going to be horrible.
That's why when the paladin smites, everybody listens.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get my calculator out for this one.
Wow.
Who's your king now?
You think a paladin's broken, and then he rolls a nat 20.
And this is the part where Artemis intelligence and my real life intelligence are far too close.
Pause for Will weeping in the corner.
That
Yeah,
that
there you
is
go.
60 points of radiant damage.
What the
Oh.
No way.
And it's all pure radiant?
All pure radiant. All pure radiant.
What?
It's not that bad
100%.
for me then.
Farm
As you
raised
see
radiant damage.
This massive, you can even like hear Dawn's Edge screaming in your head, just like, together we strike. And there's this beautiful, like divinely beautiful explosion. And you can see, it looks like the Pudding King has just been like severed in half lengthwise. There's these small, like sticky tendrils of webbing between the two larger halves. And you can hear him just. And as you bring Dawn's Edge back, you just see him close back up in his form, somewhat diminished, but not that bad.
Yeah, if I,
He took damage. I will clarify. He took a lot of damage, but he's not dead.
not yet. You know, we're just gonna keep at it. I'm gonna come again with another strike from Johnston.
Okay.
25.
Okay, I thought you were about. I heard the 20, and I was like, not another.
Not quite yet.
25 definitely hits.
And I am going to smite again. Because,
Damn right.
listen, if it's only doing half damage, baby, I gotta keep doing it.
Sure. How many spell
Again.
slots you got left?
After this, 1.
Okay, cool. I was just
Yep.
curious, but like,
Yeah,
That's-
we're running a little low with the old Smite Factory. That is over 32 more points of radiant damage.
Jesus Christ.
okay. Yeah, so you cut him down the long ways. He reforms, and then you do it. I imagine you do it the other way, cross section. Freaking laser beam through him, and he once again just. We'll have you.
No, you will die. And then, you know where it says Scaredy Cat on the map? I'm going to disengage and go back over there.
Okay.
Thank you for letting me know. I will move it.
Oof. Well, he's definitely got to use a legendary action after that.
Fair.
Artemis, make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, no.
Tries to
See,
lean into your mind.
I was hoping you'd forget about that.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, what's your intelligence?
All right, so my intelligence is a 7, which is a -2. But through the power of my divine oath and the robe of stars, I have a +0 to this roll, friends. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
So just crit, you're fine.
I didn't. It's a 15 though. That's on the upper half.
That's a fail, though.
Oh, because 16 was the
The
DC.
DC is definitely 16.
It is. You feel this psychic surge, and he like grips, and you can feel it. It's nasty, just like that, like cold water getting into your sleeve on your arm
Oh,
and
the
like
worst.
dripping in. You can feel the alien like liquid probe in your mind, and
Wait, Sam, what are you saying? What's Sam saying? Is this
I
cool? Is this a
I
good
have
thing?
to give the inspiration.
Yes.
I have to.
Okay. All right. Roll again. Fail.
For
Yes!
what? For
Yes!
what? And that one?
When I said
I'm never giving you inspiration.
Andrew
Ever.
Elizabeth Walker, when I said crit,
Oh.
when I said crit,
Is that not what you meant?
I meant the good one.
Oh, I get them confused.
Feeling your fucking 7 intelligence score.
BBEG. Love that for me. Thank you. That was wonderful.
I'm here to help.
So this inky tendril continues to bore through your mind, and you can hear his monstrous voice like in your head and outside, this almost double timbre echo. I see. You desire a kingdom of your own. You would dominate friend, foe, all before you. You would have them. And his face turns to everybody here. Your slave. How interesting. And take a -1 to your proficiency bonus.
Oh.
Dope.
All right, Hestor, you're currently behind a rock. Your arm gone. You are 55 feet directly north of the Pudding King. What do you do?
I do 2 things. I cast Hunter's Mark
Okay.
on the Pudding King.
All right, there's no saves, right? It just happens.
Nope, just happens.
All right.
Okay. I get up, move towards the Pudding King, and I do 2 throws.
All right. It's not. It's a bonus action to cast that spell, right? I'm just.
Yeah, Hunter's Mark is a bonus. 2 throws with the meteorite hammer. $22.
22 hits.
Okay. So that is ass. even more ass. 3 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
And 1 point of cold.
Okay.
Second attack. Natural 19 for a 23.
That is a hit.
Uh, 2 points of bludgeoning.
All right.
4 points of cold. It's a light hammer. This is not meant to be a main weapon.
It's okay. Once again, this comet hammers back and forth to you. Is this Hestor trying to make a stand, or what do you do now?
Yeah, he's just like... You gave me the one arm. This is... This is literally, for the Dragon Ball fans, this is just Gohan one manning cell, one arm, putting everything he has in, ready to collapse, just walking forward slowly. Like, I imagine his eyes keep like drooping and he keeps shooting up his head like he's trying not to faint from the pain that he is in. He's tired, he's hurt, and he's just trying to finish this.
Okay. Yeah, I just had Eminem's Till I Collapse lyrics going through my head when you said that. So, all right. Legendary action, Acid Splash. Immediately, like you hit him with the hammer, and he throws this right back at you, and he's like, "Stay down, filthy ratworm." Dexterity saving throw, please.
What's the range on that, my dude?
It's good. It's good.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
35 feet away? Shit. 25.
You good. Don't even
Get
worry
out of
about
here.
it. It showers around you. All right. Next up is the lair. And the acid pool 5 feet away from Hestor and 10 feet away from Sefel all of a sudden explodes in that poisonous gas wave. I need the two of them to make Constitution saving throws, please.
Is this Scylla and Sefel?
No, this is Hestor and Sefel, sorry.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's easy. They both rolled the same number. Oh, this is poison, though.
Yeah.
So, Sefel has advantage.
Stupid undead.
He rolled a lot better there. So, 21.
Okay, you're safe.
And 14 for Hestor.
You are safe.
Okay.
So this wave, this big bubble bursts, and this wave comes out, passing over the two of you before dissipating. Scylla, you're up.
All right.
Doom.
She, once again, sprints in the direction of this pudding king. Full 30 feet. I would like to use my action to light the stick of dynamite I pulled out of my bag.
No! Oh, yes! Yes! You gave us bombs. You fool.
Okay, you light the stick of dynamite.
And I throw it.
Okay, make a ranged attack throw.
Okay. I'm just
Oof.
gonna take the...
Can I help her with Hester's disembodied arm?
Absolutely not.
I want to catch it!
You see
I
the skeletal hand in there just wave.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make this a precision attack with my last superiority die.
Ooh, cashing them in.
Let's go.
This is when I feel like it's a good boss fight. When you guys are like, you're throwing all the things at it, and like you're doing work here, guys. What'd you get there, Sam?
16.
That's just a hit.
Yes! I needed it. Alright. It's only 3d6, but it is fire damage.
So you sink it center mass. He's just like confused. You can see the eyes and the maws just confused as it like hits and starts to sink in, and then you just see this little bloop, and he just explodes outwards. Do damage.
21.
21
I added my
damage.
superiority die to that because that's precision attack. So 3d6 plus 1d8. 21.
Okay. What was my hit point total there? Oh, jeez. So he explodes, and all you see is like the lower half with all the tendrils. And they're like the flame, all that yellowish sulfurous gas rolling upwards with smoke. But you see his body small at first from the trunk, just starting to grow again.
Trickling toys. Have you pay and all those here in Blittenstone for your actions?
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, that's it.
So it is now the Pudding King's turn. And you can see he's weakened. His form smaller, not quite as many tendrils around his the bottom of his torso. But you see him disappear and then reappear, climbing back over the edge of the throne. And he looks at all of you. He goes,
let's see what your heroes would do.
And you see him reach down with those arms, and you hear the sickening squelch. And you see something clutched in his hand, a small form that he draws up in this large pseudopod. And you see that it's Dorbo Dickermatic, Senny's husband.
And he goes, you missed my most prized possession.
But, and his head turns towards the clutched figure.
Part of the reason why I ventured here. You need revenge. The choice is yours. Him or all of Blittenstone. I have my army waiting in the orb of the past future kings and queens. Will you save one as I could have been saved? Or the masses?
We'll see you next time.
If you are listening to this message, please send help. We're 101 episodes in, and Will has set targets on each of us. Dead or alive, our characters are in danger. If you want to save us, we need you to leave a 5-star rating and review, and whatever podcatchers you are currently listening. Unfortunately, there's a chance that alone won't save us. We're going to need you to join the Discord. You can find all of our social media links in our link tree, which is linktree.com/themadnesstable. Oh no, he's coming. He's coming, please! Your only hope!
The madness continues.